Hi Doug, how you going?
Oh yeah, yeah. Friggin' been better.
Okay. That's a bit. What do you mean by you've been better, mate? What's going on?
Oh, they're closing down the boarding house.
Are they?
Yeah,
How did you?
yeah. Oh, I heard from old mate. He's saying that they're closing us down.
Okay. I'll. Do you know what? Do you know which old mate you heard that from?
Oh, Jono mentioned something about it while we were at coffee the other day. He said
Oh,
they're just closing us down, and friggin' how do they expect? What do they expect us to do?
yeah, yeah. I'll just duck out. Well, actually, I can make the call here. I'll just ring the boarding house just to verify that that's actually what's going on. Just hold for 5 seconds and I'll give them a ring. We'll find out if it's true and when the closure dates are going to happen. So, yeah, 3 seconds later. Yep, yeah, you're right. So they've said that yeah, it's definitely closing down, and we're going to have to you're going to have to move. Um,
Well,
how are you feeling?
where do they expect us to move to?
Yeah, well, I can assist you in finding some accommodation. Long-term accommodation is what you want. We can. Well, you're in your wheelchair, so we're going to need to have probably, well, obviously wheelchair access. Do you have any preferences, or is there anything that you would like if
Oh,
moving away?
I just don't want to leave my mates. I've got everything I need here. I don't know what I'll do. Like, how do I know that everything that I've got here is going to be where you guys want me to move?
Yeah, yeah. I understand. Well, I can look into where most of the other guys are moving. I mean, we might not be able to get you in all like in the same location or the same locality, but just even as a a bit of a long-term scenario, if you've got mates that you like hanging out with, we can do a barbecue once a fortnight, catch up for a games day. I can take you around even if you're not living at their places. We'll have to keep in touch with them. Have you got all their phone numbers and so that you can ring them when you guys all part company, or if you go to different places? Do you have
Oh,
their
I've
numbers?
got I've got Jono's number on the fridge. Hold on, let me go get it. Yep, and here's Mark's number, and I've got two numbers. I still need to
Okay.
get them all though. But
Okay.
yeah,
Well,
what happens if they don't want to talk to me? What I don't know. I'm just scared. I don't want to lose touch. I don't want to. I want to keep the bowls club up. I want to be able to look after myself still. I don't want to have everyone come take over my life. I'm just I just I depend on them.
yeah, I understand. I understand. Well, look, the first little bit on that, if you can chase down all the numbers, I'll write them into my diary here, their phone numbers, so I don't lose them. And we've got them for long-term contacts, so we can ring them up and chase them down if we're not moving. If we're not moving to the same complex. The bad bit is we're going to have to move you out of here because it's not my call. It's the complex itself is shutting down. So I'll have a talk to the coordinator and we will chase up probably somewhere close. We'll try and get as close as possible for long-term accommodation in the same area here, so you can still go to the bowls club and
Will they
you
have
can.
meals on wheels? Will they,
Yep,
I
yep,
love
yep.
dealing
Well,
with Charlene. She's the best. She always brings me two meals.
yep, yep. Yeah, well,
Knows
that's
what
what
I
I mean.
like.
I get it. I get it. I understand. So we'll try to get the same, like the accommodation in the same area for you. And probably ideally, obviously wheelchair access, but I'm kind of maybe leaning towards, there's some single houses that the government's got in this area, for like crisis and long-term accommodation. They're new ones, built for wheelchair access. And I can't promise it to you. I'll have a talk to the coordinator and we'll see if they're available. And if they are, I can take you around there and we can have a visit and you can have a look in one and feel it out. It's only a 3-person accommodation, but again, it's local in the area. Meals on Wheels can still come around to you and see you. Yeah, and maybe one or two of your mates, we can get them in there with you in the same house. So some of your good close mates. No promises, but they might have their own ideas of what they want to do. But that way we can get you all in the same kind of house, and you're not losing your friends that you've got. But again, we'll build up before the place closes down. We'll build up that network that you've got of mates, and we'll catch up with them once a fortnight for like a barbecue, or if we all round you up and take you to the club, like you said, you can all hang out there and have a bit of a laugh and play some cards or whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah, we'll have to keep up the Thursday night bowls.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's something that, like you said, we can have a talk to some of the locals about maybe picking you up. We can maybe organise a bus for you. Again, I'd have to talk to the coordinator. I can't promise too much, but if it's too far away for you to get there on your own, we'll look into that too. But we'll try and stay with your local GP, and that way you're not changing your GP. And My Aged Care, we can get them to come around and see you and hang out with you. So those guys, I think you've dealt with them before. My Aged Care.
Yeah, they say that they want to do everything for me, and I still want to maintain, some sort of, being a human being. I don't like people taking over. I don't want people to wipe my bum and feed me.
Yeah, I understand. No, I understand. And that won't be the case. That won't be the case. But My Aged Care, we can get them to kind of step up and come and visit, and we can get them to come around and help assist with your needs. But yeah, we'll identify a couple other bits and pieces that maybe are important to you, that maybe you like doing what you said. You like the bowls club. We'll try and stick with your GP in the local area. We'll get My Aged Care involved to come around and maybe assist you a bit more. And
if I get one of these houses, will someone help me out with the gardening and cleaning?
Yep. Yeah, the gardening and that, we actually have a department that we deal with, and they can come out and they'll assist you with cleaning and things like that. So that there's no major problems or worries with that. The fact that the accommodation you're currently in, that's all self-done. But yeah, that's where My Aged Care and companies like ACAT can help out. So we'll definitely get them involved. So the first process would be to find out what accommodation we can get local for you. That's not crisis accommodation, that's long-term accommodation in the local area to keep you here. With your friends, we'll find out, you chase down the numbers and that kind of thing. With mates that you want to stay close to, I know that's important to you. And obviously the access with your wheelchair, again, we'll make sure that works in the accommodation you're going to. I'll make sure before we move you but I'll take you around, let you, have a look at the accommodation, feel comfortable with it. If you're not comfortable with it, we can look for another place or another location. But yeah, as for organising your GP appointments and that, I know that this complex here currently does it. Well, we can take that on for you. Or like I said, we can get my aged care to look into that for you, or ACAT. One way or another, we can step up and take that position and that worry off you. Okay?
Oh, lovely.
That's good. That's very good. Yeah, there's no need to worry about with the new accommodation, things like access and that. We'd make sure that that'll work. And again with your friends, we'll chase up. I know that there are things that worry you. They're your priorities that and needs that you want in your life, but we won't lose contact with them if you can just, like I said, chase them up. Definitely, you have to move on from here because, like I said, it's definitely, the boarding house is definitely closing down, and I know that you've been here for a long time, and you've built a very nice rapport with everybody that's here, and you guys all get on. So we'll try our hardest to keep that all, still going for you guys. Like I said, catch-ups, barbecues, the nights that you guys, we can get used to the club. Might be some other outings that we can do, some social outings, even just get a bus and go around and get all of you guys and take you for a drive, a bit of a scenic drive, or, off to an old car. I know most of you guys are all old guys that enjoyed cars, so there's a couple of old vintage car places around that we can take you to, and you guys can have a look around in that. And so hopefully that's, there's nothing to worry about. Things change in all our lives, but we'll definitely work hard to keep everything going the same as what it always has been for you.
Yeah, you've definitely helped out with my some of my worries that I've got. So thank you very much, Barry.
That's okay. That's good. You can actually, in some houses, you can actually have some pets too. So depending on you guys, only little pet, like a dog or something like that. So not in the boarding house that you're in. So there's some other little benefits that we can maybe kind of work in there. So that's good. That is very good. But are we kind of there? Not. Okay. Well, I'll head off. I'll start organising all that kind of stuff for you. Don't panic about it, and I'll come back to you with, like I said, the places we can go, and I'll keep you in touch with what time we've got. The time frames we've got to get out of the accommodation here. Okay, so don't worry about it. That's all good.
Oh, thanks, Barry. Thanks, Barry.
No worries at all. Okay, I'll catch you later. Thanks for that. Bye.
Barry, bye.